What's going on, hustlers? Welcome back into Hustlepedia. Today we are going to be taking a brief look early at the absolute boom that is going on in crypto gaming. We've been telling you for so long that this industry and this sector within cryptocurrency is going to be the most explosive, the biggest gainer of the whole bull run. And as far as the next 3 to 5 years, you're going to see crypto gaming absolutely surging. And as you see here, you're seeing wild 24-hour gains. 112, 104%, 72%, 57% on the sandbox, 54% on Mist. We brought you that right here on the channel. Chain Guardians up 29% this week. We brought you this at $1. There's a lot of projects here that we've covered on the channel that are doing super well. We're going to go over a couple projects that are doing well. We're going to go over the Bloktopia pump and everything coming behind the Bloktopia pump. Everyone's been wanting me to follow up because Bloktopia, we got in literally at the white line here. It has now done a 30x from entry, and a lot of people in our Telegram and just followers and subscribers of the channel got in on Block early. We'll talk about the $1 million sell-off that did hit Illuvium, but then the pullback, the buy-in was real. And we'll go over that, and then we'll talk about Guild Guardians, and we'll give some value buy-ins today. What are some gaming cryptos you can find on the market right now that are a little undervalued, that maybe aren't pumping along with, Decentraland and Engine and Sandbox? Let's find the gems that are down right now that are potentially value buy-in points. So we'll bring you that here in this video. If you're new to the channel, be sure to drop down and hit that subscribe button. We come out with brand new crypto gaming and DeFi videos here every single day. And be sure to like the video if you enjoyed the video. If you are bullish on cryptocurrency, if you are bullish on Block, Illuvium, Guild of Guardians, or just the entirety of crypto gaming in the future. So let's go ahead and get into, obviously, you're seeing major pumps. A lot of Metaverse projects are doing well, like the Sandbox and Decentraland. And you're seeing just really green across the board in the crypto gaming sector. Not a lot of projects are that far. Now, Ultra's doing really well. We just brought you Ultra last week, up 12% this 24 hours, so good to see that as well. But otherwise, we want to get into a couple things that are going on that we've gotten into on the channel. A lot of people have wanted me to follow up on the Bloktopia stuff. So Bloktopia has done a 30x, guys. It's far outdone my price prediction. I definitely, with its opening numbers, where the market cap got to, with what the diluted market cap looks like right now. I mean, if we just go to Bloktopia, the diluted market cap is $25 billion. So this project, it's honestly gotten bigger than I would have ever even predicted up front. As I've mentioned before, I took my entire investment out up front right when it 4x'd on the first day. So it 4x'd immediately, basically. And I took my whole position out, and I left every bit of the profits in. And that position is now 30x with the profits that I've left in from my initial investment. So this has been a massive winner for not only me, but a lot of the community members on the channel. So that is awesome to see. But as far as price prediction goes, I really have no idea, guys. I mean, this one is one of those projects that could be $1 billion project, right? This clearly, in my opinion, has a lot of not only hype behind it, but it's got a lot of legitimate, if you look into the team, the investors, and you look at the partners with BitBoy and Jake Paul, imagine this is all without any real marketing. They're partnering with a bunch of layer ones, Bloktopia. They've recently partnered with layer ones like Avalanche, and a lot of other layer ones are coming into the Metaverse. They want to have a space in Bloktopia's Metaverse. And that is really bullish that the biggest projects in crypto are trying to get involved in Bloktopia's Metaverse. And I do think this is a $1 billion project if they pull it off eventually. And I think, imagine the pump that's going to hit if Jake Paul posts something on his Instagram story for Bloktopia, just for example. So it doesn't seem like they're even doing that much marketing at the moment, but this project is going to be absolutely huge. I could see $1 billion market cap for Bloktopia eventually. I don't know how soon. It's already obviously done massive numbers, but we're talking long term here. When you just look at the landscape of crypto gaming, the market cap is going to balloon in general. The market cap is so undervalued today, and it's just going to go north from here. And I see that Bloktopia is a big part of that. And already $500 million, I see that running up quite a bit. And I want to go over the Illuvium sale. So today, Illuvium is now hitting all-time highs. But the key is, I told you on that video a few days ago, and some people seem to have misconceived the whole sell the news thing. Sell the news isn't a permanent move. Sell the news is literally when big money comes in and sells off a big news announcement that had an endless run-up. If you just look at Illuvium, it's just been going absolutely crazy. Savvy investors, as you see here, the trading volume for 24 hours, if you see there in the middle of the screen, went from 41.5 million to 44.25 million in that dip. So almost $3 million of liquidity came in and sold Illuvium. That is my exact point. And I just wanted to clarify, sell the news situations are not permanent. So don't get that misconceived. The $3 million sell-off. But that doesn't mean that it's going to be permanent. I said watch for a sell-off for a better entry. So if you didn't catch that part of the video, you need to go re-listen to the video because I said this is your time to catch a potential dip, and it literally was. So Guild of Guardians, let's get into, they are having their IDO on CoinList, which has been a controversial platform. I'm not really a big fan of CoinList myself. Based on what I've heard, the reviews on CoinList are not the best, but I won't be able to participate anyway because I live in the United States. So it is KYC, and they were having their IDO for the GoG token on CoinList in 2 tranches. Option 1 will be Wednesday, November 10th at 18 UTC, and Wednesday, November 10th at 29:59 UTC. And then they have all the details here. If you want to get involved, it gives all the details here. Guild of Guardians is an ERC20 token, which will be used as in-game currency for the Guild of Guardians mobile game. I am very, very, very high on this project. We'll have a video on this before the IDO to get you ready for everything you want to get ready for that if you are trying to get involved. And just to go over Guild of Guardians in full, because Guild of Guardians deserves a video of its own. I haven't covered it. I've covered a lot of different gaming projects on the channel, so we'll cover Guild of Guardians coming up. But put this on your IDO list because this will be a big project and this will be a big sale. So if you can get involved on the GoG public sale on the 10th of November, be sure to try and get involved with that. And then I want to get into, here's how you choose days to invest in projects, guys. A lot of people, when they get in their watch lists, they click up, right? What's up? What do I need to get in on, right? What's pumping? What do I need to try to insert myself in right now? And that's just not the approach. That is absolutely wrong. What you need to do, you don't want to buy into an 829% pump or a 300% pump, 200% pump. You want to buy into stuff that is bleeding. You want to buy into stuff that you believe in that is red. For example, D-Race. D-Race is sitting down 20%. They had their horse sales this week. So a lot of, it was kind of that same situation almost. You buy the hype and then people sold off, and you kind of see that here, obviously. It went from 360 all the way down to 280 area, where it kind of currently sits at 297. And there is a public or a private sale unlock for some tokens on the 1st of November. So keep your eye out for that. There could be a little bit of a sell-off on November 1st due to liquidity unlock, but a lot of the VCs involved with D-Race are in it for the long term. So I don't actually think that D-Race is at a bad entry point, especially if you're looking at the landscape of Q4 and the landscape of the future. I think this project definitely does 2-3x moving forward where the market cap is right now. Poker is a good one to get involved in. It's down 11% this week. It's kind of chilled out after its last pump. Poker is obviously an online poker. It's going to be like an online poker platform built on the blockchain. As you see here, there was a massive pump. We talked about poker about a month ago almost at this point, right around like this area, and then it absolutely ran up recently, and you love to see that, and huge gains. We've already 2x or more our investment here on poker, but right now it's been in this a little bit of a sell-off, and then it's kind of been resisting here, not really going much lower. And you look at the weekly after the last pump, it's not a bad buy-in point in my opinion, and poker is one of those platforms. There's going to be a lot of adoption on these gambling platforms like poker, Virtue Poker, and Redoto. We've talked about that multiple times, so I really like that. DF Social, the tournament platform, and they have a lot going right now. DF Social has a lot coming up, and I recommend taking a look at their platform. And November 1st, they do a liquidity transfer to a new token that's going to allow for growth for the market cap. I'm really bullish on that, and I'll do a video on the liquidity transfer and all that good stuff coming up as well on DF Social and why I love their platform, the new tokenomics, all that good stuff. Game Zone's not a bad, especially if you're looking to get into like IGOs, IDOs. Game Zone's not at a bad point. As far as DeFi goes, Joe is down quite a bit. Joe is down 7% this week, 14% today. Not a bad buy either. And then Virtue Poker's kind of just been consolidating as well. Another one of those gambling, gaming cryptos that has been in the red and that I think could be due for a little bit of a run-up here very soon. But as far as red projects go, that's about it. Qubit's at a decent buy-in point as well. I love Qubit. AAA game coming out in about 2023, 2024. We got in way back here in like the 8 range, the 4.0 and 8 range, and then we got all the way up here. Absolutely crazy. It has sold off a little bit, and that's healthy. It was pumping like crazy, and the fully diluted is about 230. They're estimating the market cap for Qubit to be around 50 to 60 million right now. I think this project, if they pull it off, if you go look at their trailer, their unreleased gameplay, all that stuff, or their prototype gameplay, everything looks awesome on Qubit, and I'm very high on this project for the future. And that's all I wanted to go over today, guys, as far as this early video on the channel. Qubit, Block, Illuvium, Guild of Guardians. You love to see it for all these platforms. A lot of good stuff coming up for these projects, as well as the ones I covered like DF Social, Poker, all that good stuff. Very bullish on everything I talked about today. And I just also wanted to clarify the sell-off stuff. If I call for something to sell off, I'm not saying the asset's about to crash and burn. Just a heads up. Like, look at the charts. Look at the volume. You'll see what I meant. And that's it. So I wanted to clarify for all the meatheads in the comment section. So that's going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. I just wanted to cover everything going on in crypto gaming, the metaverse space, the absolute pumps that are going on across the ecosystem as far as crypto gaming. And then back later with another video. Y'all stay bullish. Crypto gaming is going absolutely insane. Your portfolio should be absolute green if you've been following this channel. If your portfolio has been absolutely pumping because of the gaming gems you have been getting involved in, whether it's here or anywhere in the crypto gaming space, be sure to like the video if you are bullish on crypto gaming. Subscribe to the channel for more, and I'll be back later today with another video, guys. Stay bullish, keep hustling. Peace.